Hi, this is Mark Oelze with Pledge Talk, a how-to when communication really matters. Okay? I am continuing a series nearing the end of 21 tips to improve your conversations, and this is the 17th tip. I call it is your presence that matters. It is your presence that matters. So in any given conversation, there are so many elements involved that can help it move along in a good direction or cause it to derail in some form or fashion. One of those elements is when you or I become aware of an inner pressure we often feel to either add to the conversation or give a solution. I want to suggest a couple thoughts for the next time you feel that compulsion. First, stop yourself from giving in. Refuse to give into that pressure and remain silent instead. Simply hold your tongue and stay in the position of listening. Second, if you stop and think about it, you will know what I'm about to say is really true. Most of us aren't looking for answers. We are looking for presence. We want to know, does someone really care enough to simply be with me, to give me their presence and just listen to what I have to say? We might not ask this question out loud, but deep inside we wonder, will I ever be the one that feels like I really matter? Or is it always and only about everyone else? Do I matter too? By remaining quiet in that conversation and simply giving your presence to someone who is speaking, you answer that question for that person in the affirmative. You unequivocally say, yes, you do matter. I don't have to say a thing. What matters right now is you and what you have to say. Right now, that is what is most important. And I want to communicate that to you by my quiet but ever attentive presence. Then watch what happens. Just watch. Over time, not necessarily immediately or right away, but over time, that person won't feel so rushed to share everything and they won't be stumbling over their words. They will relax in your presence. They will begin to feel safe and open up more. Watch your wife eventually share more about what's going on inside, or your husband simply begin to talk. Watch your teenager who's always in her room come out and share more, talk more about what's happening in her life or school. They will feel indeed that they matter and you really care. Well, that's my communication tip for today. Show someone you really care and they really matter by simply giving them your attentive presence. That's all for this tip. And to learn more, go to community.pledgetalk.com.